Christy Taylor, Tina Tilton with The Blend is in the building. And yes, The Blend is where legends live. And I am about to take you back once again to some old school days. I have some tickets, you guys, to give away to the Classic R&B Funk Tour that's happening Saturday, June 18th at the Agri Center that's inside of the Showplace Arena. That Agri Center, and oh my gosh, you can go to my website to win tickets for you and a guest. But my website, I know you need that information, right? Okay, it's www.tinatilton.com. But right now, this concert, let me tell you what this concert, or should I say who's on this concert. We have Larry Dodson. We have Climax, and I'm cheating. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. We have Brick. We have Bunny DeBarge. We have Yarbrough and Peoples, and as well as a group of ladies who told the men that everything you need is in my house. You guys help me welcome Val Young of the Mary Jane Girls. There she is. Hello, Miss Young.
Hi.
Welcome to The Blend. Thank you for being a guest today.
Always. Anytime.
Thank you. I'm so looking forward to you ladies coming to Memphis, Tennessee. I told my mom, I said, Mom, you know what? I never would have imagined me being in this industry where I get to meet legends, like living legends such as yourself. And she said, well, baby, I told you. You know, she did that hip thing. Baby, I told you it was in you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I must start out with a funny story, because when in my house, that song came out, I had a 2-year-old. She was 2 years old. I had a cousin, and she was still in a diaper and had her bottle. That joker heard that song on that TV. I don't know what show it was. I don't know if you guys were on Soul Train or just a video or whatever, but she had that bottle and she had her diaper on and she was singing, my house, my house. And my sister and I got such a kick out of that to this day. Even though she has grown children, this day we still tease her like, what you doing in my house? My house.
Nice.
So you guys truly made an impact. But I want to ask you, who are the Mary Jane Girls? Who are you?
So let me go back a little bit, okay? Give you just a little brief story. First, Rick James had the Color Girls, which was Jackie Rucker, Lisa Sarna, and then Tabby later on came. And then Rick changed his girls, and we did Mary Jane Band, which was myself, Val Young, Sheila Horn. We sung with Tina Marie, Stone City Band, decided to put together another group. And he did a lot of writing, and he auditioned the ladies. And it was JoJo, Candy, Sherry. There was a girl, Tegan. But Tegan, because of her religious belief, then later on got Kim, which is Maxie. Rick gave her the name, and then they were doing, the recording was done by myself, Val Young was helping, Maxine and Julia Waters, Stone City Band, and everyone. So then things folded a little bit, and then later on, Candy and myself say, well, you know, let's continue, let's do this. And Candy and myself, we continued it, and we've been doing it since 2000. We started in 1999. 2000, we've been doing it. And we've got a young lady with us, Farrah. She's worked with other artists. And we've been out doing the legacy of Rick James, keeping it going. We've been on Soul Train cruise. We've been on Tom Joyner cruise. We've opened up Charlie Wilson, the Isley Brothers, the Whispers, the Ohio Players. You name, we've been working, keeping the legacy and the love of Rick James music alive.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
You should totally talk to him. No, I don't know though. I'm scared. I mean, but you're so.
Do you know that you're in my lane? No, not at all. Are you not paying attention? Are you texting? I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6. It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention. I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up. My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention. It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
Okay, let me start all over again a little bit.
Oh, I heard everything, and that part was
everything
recorded.
that I said?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what I was saying. I was like, I hear you, and I was hoping that you could hear me, but you probably must not have.
So that's who the Mary Jane girls are.
Yeah.
Val Young, Candace Gant, originally Candy, the one we call her my booty.
Oh my gosh.
And that's my sister. That's my loved one. We're both from Detroit.
Detroit, that's where you're from. Okay.
Yeah, myself, Candy, and Farrah.
Now,
We work with the Barcades. We've done, we've been out here. It's a blessing, God blessing.
Yes,
We've been out here with everyone.
Yeah. Well, according to the bio, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like JoJo held it down until the other ladies came along in the studio, right?
JoJo was definitely the one who was doing a lot. JoJo and I, we were the only females that sung background with Rick. We were the ones sung background with it was JoJo and myself. I was there before Joanne came. But I had been around Rick since 1979, and I started singing with Rick the beginning of '81 on the Street Songs tour, on the Street Songs album, and everything. Give It To Me, Baby, Super Free,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
and all from Rick High Time. Then later on, about '83 is when, end of '82 is '83 is when JoJo was with Rick. But it was, the Color Girls, Mary Jane Band, Mary Jane Girls.
Right, Mary Jane Girls. What was it like? Because I'm sure everyone has their own perspective or visualization or whatever of what it was like working with Rick James, but you had hands-on experience. So my question for you is, what was it like working with Rick James?
Oh, it was fabulous. I love Rick.
Was he difficult? Was he easy?
It wasn't easy.
Uh-oh.
Easy. It was
Okay.
smooth sailing. Rick is a perfectionist. He was. He liked everything right. He gave you the best. You had everything with Rick James. You wanted for nothing. We stayed at the best hotels. We ate the best food. We traveled the best. We dressed the best. The budgets for costumes may be $10,000 back then. He dressed you in the best. You ate hamburgers. We were staying in New York at the Hemsey Palace. Hamburgers back then at the Parker Meridian was $25 a hamburger back then. Rick took us on vacations. We got retainers. When you wasn't working, you got a check every week to pay your bills. You had the best. Christmas, he gave gifts. We had bonuses. So there's nothing anyone could say bad about Rick James. He was a true brother, or he was everything to us. Everything.
Thank you for shedding that light for the public, because obviously the media has a totally different perspective of the
And
ending.
That's not him. That's not him at all. Wow. Rick gave, he helped. Well, I'll never forget when there was the Jacksons concert Victory, and all people in the neighborhood and people could not afford to buy a ticket. Rick got a bus, 2 buses, and he bought tickets for everyone to go to the Jackson Victory concert in Buffalo. Rick did a lot for people produce, help, that he's not getting the credit for. You're not looking at a person at faults in certain things. You're looking at what they've done, the career-wise, the love-wise, the producer-wise. He produced the Temptations, Standing on the Top. They didn't show that in the Temptations movie. That Rick the One got them back together and produced Standing on the Top.
But you know what? I knew that, but my father-in-law, he is a music buff, and I do know he told me that. When
Rick James, Smokey Robinson, Ebony Hunt, Tina Marie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Val Young, Girls,
Yes,
Processing the Do-Rags, Stone City. That was Rick James.
That was Rick James. Wow. Thank you for, again, bringing good news to the legacy of Rick James.
Always.
Wow. And speaking of that, now I see that Rick James originally pitched JoJo as a solo artist to the record label, but there was a miscommunication, and then there ended up being an all-female band, the Mary Jane Girls. And I was like, how did that get miscommunicated?
I was told Motown didn't want it like that. So he had to do other things, and also he auditioned other girls. And he picked out how he wanted each girl to look. And that's how he did. Like with me, with my solo album, he decided one day, he said, oh, you're going to do. Because I took my music to Rick. I was singing with the Gap Band.
Okay.
And I took my music to Rick. Me and Fred Jenkins, one of the producers, we worked together. And we came up with it, You Should Never Be Lonely, Rick wrote Seduction, all the other songs on my album. I wrote, Rick said, you're going to be solo, you're going to be Black Marilyn Monroe. You're going to wear that blonde hair. Black woman like no one has ever seen it.
Look at us. And you're still rocking it because your hair is beautiful on you. I know.
I'm still wearing it, girl. Thank you.
I know. And typically,
all these years, I'm still rocking it.
Yes, I love it. It's so funny because I didn't know that. Most times, typically, I wear my darker wig color, but I said this time, no, I feel this color. So I'm feeling your vibe. I'm picking up your vibe.
You wear it well, Mama. Keep wearing it.
Thank you. And so likewise. Another question. Were you ladies often compared to Prince's Vanity 6?
Oh, most
I can
definitely.
imagine.
Most definitely. When you got groups, everyone is producing their groups, and you got the groups looking alike a little bit and sounding, and you're doing your label, your sound, your production sound. You're going to compare, like a lot of male groups, a lot of female groups. That's for sure.
There's
but I
always
love Prince, and I love Vanity 6, Apollonia, friend of mine. So, it's a thing for everybody. It's nothing but love. And the world needs love, especially right now, more so back then and before, but especially now, we need more love.
I know that's right. And if you have any questions or comments for Miss Val Young of the Mary Jane Girls, then you can always drop us a comment and we'll flash it on the screen, of course, if it's decent and if it makes sense.
Let me tell them this. Also,
Okay.
You guys know me by Lady V. I wrote, sung everything with Tupac, To Live and Die in L.A., with Snoop, with Nate Dogg, with Ice Cube, with Too Short, with Warren G, with Mac 10, with everyone.
Oh.
That's me, Val Young. And with Nipsey Hussle, Painted Pictures. That's me.
Wait a minute, Miss Val, you are OG. Do I need to throw up something?
But To Live and Die in L.A., they know, they love, the children love it.
Yes.
And everyone loves Tupac, of course. The Outlaws I've worked. And I'm just truly blessed that I'm still out here working. I thank the Lord each and every day for guidance and for letting me continue to do what I do.
I know that's right. Well, there's been a lot of controversy over the name Mary Jane Girls, of course. So tell me about that controversy.
First of all, the name belongs to Rick James. Rick wrote, produced, and arranged, and everything. And he owns that name. So it's always controversial because the other ladies, they're out and they say Mary Jane. They have no rights to the name of anything. Ty James, Rick James' daughter, Rick James' son, Tasman, and all. The name belongs to the state.
Yeah.
No one has the right to the name. You are independent contractors, so they can't argue over anything. And if they can argue over it, but that don't mean shucks.
Yeah. I saw that Mary J. Blige was trying to get the name.
She was I think somewhat she was going to use and do a project, but as time run out, exactly. Look, but Mary Webb, no problem. I love me some Mary.
Oh yeah, I know that's
Mary
right.
from way back.
Yeah,
I love Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Love her.
Well. Now the opposite of the controversial name of your group, Mary Jane Girls, the slang reference was marijuana. And so I was like, I know, now that's what they taught us in the street. But again, I want to hear from you, the original member. Where that name come from?
It was Mary Jane. Mary Jane.
It came from
That's
marijuana?
Right. Marijuana.
Oh, okay. It did come from there.
And now it's
I thought that
legal.
was just street.
Rick is gone, but now it's legal.
Yeah. For sure. Yes.
And be honest with you, just saying, it would be wonderful. I think it's wonderful. It would be less crime if all the years they had people smoking than that other stuff on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
What the kids are getting hold of now, fentanyl and all this other stuff. If you was at an age, smoke and just do, I think it would be less crime and less a lot of things,
Yes, ma'am. Well, tell us what finally happened in 2019.
You saying the pandemic?
No, 2019. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint.
Yeah,
you guys
give me a little.
That's okay.
Give me a little something.
You guys got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Like 2019. Come on, y'all. Like you said, Rick James is gone.
It's so much when you said that because it's so much.
Yeah, the R&B Hall of Fame.
Yes, we got inducted in Detroit, Michigan. It was such an honor that it was Keith Washington, the Rude Boys, H-Town, David Ruffin, Eddie Kendrick, Stephanie Mills, so many other people, Martha Reeves.
Those are some great ones. Yeah. So y'all probably had, as they say, a wang dang doodle.
Time. Mary Wilson, she brought us up when we were coming out. Mary was a close friend of mine, and Mary Wilson brought us out, and it was just that's the last time we spent a lot of time together. Yes. Mary Wilson, God bless you, rest in heaven, Mary.
Yes.
But I was smiling because she's introducing us, and she's one of the original Supremes.
Yes, of course.
So it was just a smile upon my face and Candy's face and Fair and all. We had such a wonderful time in Detroit, and I can say we're truly blessed. We have the proclamation of New York that we got, and things just been happening just so wonderful. It's been a God blessing, and I give God the honor and the glory first, and then Rick James for supplying the music and doing what he did.
Yes, definitely made an impact in the world.
Yes, he did.
2014, my daughter was born, but you all also received a HAL Award. Now, when I saw that on the bio, I don't know really what a HAL Award is. So tell us, what is a HAL Award?
That's an award they have out here in California, and everybody from Smokey Robinson, Mr. Barry Gordy, every group you get award. That's the California. It's off the chain.
Yeah. Okay.
Off the chain. It's coming back up again this year, so it's going to be very nice.
Yes. And you see a comment there. The Mary Jane Girls are great. So
I take it. Thank you.
Yes, I take it that's from someone that was.
We're looking forward. We will be there June the 18th.
Sure will.
Memphis, Tennessee.
At the Showplace Arena at the Agri Center.
Everybody, please come out. come funk with us and be at the party and have a good time. Because me and my friends, we're going to do the classic R&B funk tour. It's starting off, you guys. Come on and party with us. Looking
Can't
forward
wait to see it.
hanging out in Memphis, my place, because I used to live in Memphis.
You did?
I stayed in the Birches way back in the Airways in Winchester. I was signed to the Barcade production. Sheila Horn and myself, we were signed to the Barcade.
Yes, and you stayed at the Birches? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
I
Memphis,
did.
Tennessee, did y'all hear that?
So I know a little about Memphis.
Yes, you
I
do.
love Memphis.
So,
and
well,
I can't
come
wait
on
to
home.
get to my other home and go on Bill Street and
Yes.
go all over and have a good time. So I want everybody in Memphis to come on out to our show and let's party and get this in.
I know that's right.
Look around you. 1 in 4 kids in the U.S. faces hunger. It's not always easy to see the signs, but in this land of plenty, there are kids that don't know where they will get their next meal. Join Share Our Strength in Food Network and take the pledge to end childhood hunger here in America by 2015. Learn how at NoKidHungry.org. Their next meal could come from you.
We're back with Val Young. Okay, so the uncommon question for you, Ms. Young, I was saying that since Mary Jane has been used as a slang for a drug, I must say I do have my own addiction. Not a drug, but it is a Reese's peanut butter cup and Pepsi. I know, I'm ashamed. So my
Mine's
question
Kool-Aid.
to you, it's what? That's what I was just about to ask you. I'm like, what is
Kool-Aid.
your legal addiction? Kool-Aid.
I still like Kool-Aid.
Oh, Lord. Which
I
flavor?
do.
Which flavor, Ms. Young? What flavor
I
Kool-Aid
mix
you like?
orange and lemon together or fruit punch, all three.
You say it is so. I have not bought
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. I have not bought Kool-Aid in
Is that
years.
a bit much? Kool-Aid,
I
I can
love
show
it.
you some packs right now. Kool-Aid.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Should we allow her to show us packs right now? Should we?
Wait, man, let me show
No,
you.
come on, show
Let
us
me
some
show
packs of
you.
Kool-Aid because
Let's show you.
the younger folks that are watching may not know anything about Kool-Aid. You know, everything that we purchase is already in the package. There it is. there her Kool-Aid is. We see it.
Look,
And
got
little
some
water
great
and little
I
sugar.
got some great Kool-Aid too.
I gotta put that up close. There it is. Oh gosh, okay, there it is.
Wait, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Kool-Aid.
See this? I want you to take a look. Look.
Okay, yeah, wow. Tupac. All right. You sure said it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I've got
Many.
You know, when I was working
Many
over at
awards.
Death Row with
Yes.
Snoop and Nate Dogg and everybody, of course, I worked with Bobby Brown on
Mhm.
tour, and I just been blessed with Bobby Womack.
Yes.
I'm just, I work with Eddie Murphy, Charlie Wilson,
Yeah.
Gap. It's just a blessing. I'm
has
just
been.
being thankful and blessful and thanking the Lord each and every day for letting me continue having the strength to do what I do. And I'm so happy when I knew we was, because I'm like, how come we're not in Memphis? And when Larry Dotson and I talked, and Larry Jr. said, let's make this happen.
That's right.
So we made it happen. So we're on our way. So y'all look for us to be right there.
We sure will. You may have to drive through the Birches and check out your old place. Be
Girl,
like,
I always. I
that's
ride
my
around
house.
everywhere.
My house.
I ride around everywhere. I be looking in Memphis. So everyone that's hearing me, we're gonna be coming.
That's
The
right.
girls and us, the ladies and us, all the friends and family and everyone. I suggest you go and get your tickets soon as possible, because we're gonna make this a sold out show. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and we're gonna do what we do. Come, go get your tickets. Get them today, you guys.
Yes,
for
and you
June
can get those.
18th.
You can get those at www.classicrnbfunktour.com. So make sure you get that. Or you can always win those free tickets. I only have 2. So if you got more than that, you got to
be
buy
a
those
winner.
tickets. You have to be a winner. TinaTilton.com. And keep in mind, we still have Who's Coming. We have right here our very own Val Young of the Mary Jane Girls. We've got Larry Dotson, Climax, Brick, Bunny DeBarge, and Yarboroughs and Peoples. What a classic, a for real classic funk.
That's the
tour.
classic.
That's a
funk.
classic right there.
That's the R&B funk. Oh, we gonna give
Saturday.
it to you, baby.
You're funny. I love this lady. Okay, if you will, hold the line, Miss Young, so I can get some more information from you. But again, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and check out and purchase your tickets.
Purchase your ticket, you guys.
Online. Okay.
See, we could stay. We having so much fun. We could just stay.
I know.
on here.
I know.
I'd love to come back again before our show, you guys. So tune in to part 2 while I'm coming back. But in the meantime, tween time, go get your tickets.
Amen. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye-bye. Hold the line, Miss Young. Hold the line.
Okay.